Hello folks, Lambert here. Welcome back to my Dark Souls 3 walkthrough. In our last video we took out around, I guess it's safe to say, the first half of the Cathedral of the Deep. Now we're going to take out the second half. Maybe if everything goes smoothly we'll be able to take out the boss at the end of the Cathedral of the Deep. So we'll see how everything goes. Well, let's get to it. Alright, so first things first, this entrance is where we came from, so we're going to go down here first. Long path here. Okay, so we have a fatty, and she is, well, aware of our presence. Fire hug. Okie dokie. So, see what we got. A deep gem. Cool. So if you recall, we're using the deep axe earlier in the playthrough. Well, the deep gem will give dark damage to a weapon via infusion. So. Oh, hello. We got the globby guys for here. So we know these guys are resilient, but they do not like fire. So we'll just smack them with some fire and hit them with our club. Alright. Anyway, so in this area we're just going to run through. There is a giant down below, and fighting him up in this area is actually pretty damn tough. So I'll show off these items eventually. But right now we're just trying to get the heck out. Ouch. So there's a lot going on. We have archers chasing us. We have a giant stabbing, punching us. But luckily we're out of there. So oh, got some lag there. That's fine. All right. So we'll heal back up, heal up a little bit anyway, and we'll take this path first. So there's a ladder over there. We got some loot over here that we're going to pick up. I see you up there on the roof. You can hop down whenever you want. I'll be ready. Seek guidance. Now this is a miracle. So first we got this ring, which boosts your damage when your HP is full, which is a neat ring. And also we picked up Seek Guidance, the spell. So you want to check that out. Oh, and we actually have some loot here. Titanite shard, excellent. Can't go wrong with the Titanite shard. Alright, so I'm going to climb up this ladder and see what this area has to offer up here. Alright, another fatty. Ah, man, she has some reach. Oh, gosh. Alright. Fantastic start. Well, we'll make our way back to her. We'll exact our revenge on her. And get my souls back. So, like I said in the previous video, the Cathedral of the Deep is a pretty big area. So there's much to do, many paths to take. So let's see if we could continue on here without getting hit and dying. Up, up, up we go. Alright, so this area has the giant, so we're just going to run. Hopefully that stamina bar stays full. Run, boy, run. Ah, we almost made it through. Almost. So back to this room. And now, instead of going across, we just climb up the ladder and get our revenge. Alright. Okay, you were ready for us. That feels good. Screw you. I'm still shocked about the fact that that I didn't stagger her with that charging attack. Man, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me right now. Been off the past couple videos. Tisk tisk. So we have an ember up here. Yay. And we killed that person. So we have no reason to come up here again. So we're done. Done going up here. Anytime you want to go down the ladder, feel free. Alright, back to it. Up ahead we have one of my favorite types of enemies. So up here we have a mimic. So I want to get the helm the mimic drops, so I am going to... I don't have any gold coins. I'm going to pop a item find coin. I am also... I don't know if they stack, but I'm going to give it a shot. And if they don't, it doesn't matter. I rarely use these anyway. Alright, pop a heal. Two-hand my weapon. Alright, come on, drop your helm. Come on. Oh, we could be lucky. Wait, no, he always drops something. Okay, so he just drops the tome. Damn it. Let's see. Feel free to take a look. And we're going to move on with very little Estus flasks because I'm taking too many shots. There we go. Alright. Alright, so this enemy's probably going to kick our butt because playing like crap. So he doesn't take very much damage. Very resilient with his great shield. Alright. Alright, no loot for us. So, in this room here, we have one piece of loot. I think this is a ring. Oh no, an ember. Okay. And we have a new type of enemy. Weird gorilla spider-ish dog thing, if you want to call it that. Oh, that was a chance for us to get a big hit. But let's back out and take him out. And he gave us an item. Ah, the ring. Right, okay. So, I think with successful strikes, if you equip this ring, you will get magic back. Yep. Oh, from critical attacks. Okay. Alrighty. So, let's move on up. Alright, so this is the way to go now. See some thralls. This is a pretty big area. As you can see, we have that giant that was attacking us. We will be fighting him shortly. Alright. So we have another big dude. Oh, and a potential ambush, huh? The hit is up and the hit is good. Touchdown. Okay, so I thought I'd get a critical attack there. I guess not. Alright. Good day, sir. Now before we explore the big room, we are going to go down here. Open this up. Okay, this area. Yeah. So where does this door lead to? Alright, so that leads to an elevator, but before we open the elevator, look at that, folks. Got ourselves a bonfire, another shortcut. Alright, so now that we have that, we got our flasks back. Maybe I'll start playing decently, and I could hold on to my flask for a little bit. Well, let's take the elevator up and see what this area has to offer. We'll be back to kill the giants soon, do not worry. So if you recall the one spot in the last video where I talked about that archer that would snipe, that's this area right here. So anyway, we are going to find a way out of here somehow. I thought, or maybe not. Huh. Guess there's nothing else to do here. Unless you want to drop down and do the flying buttress area again, but not really going for that, so we're gonna head out. If you recall, we did this area in the last playthrough, in the last episode as well, so nothing to miss there. That's right, we have our friends. They're back. Alright, this is precarious here. Okay. Fight this guy out in the open. Alright. Good day, sir. Alright, so I think it's about time we take out a giant. How do you guys feel about that? So unfortunately, we will be doing the fatty roll. And also one thing I did want to do actually before I started the fight is I saw a lever and I can't help myself. I must pull. Alright. So these guys were a pain to deal with when they were up there on the route we were running, but they're much less of a pain when you deal with them down below, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, thought I was out of range. So it's pretty simple, just avoid the stomps, hit him in the Achilles heel, and take a W. So he's going to drop a shard, a Titanite shard, or a large shard and a dung pie, I believe. So let's see. Yep, poop and titanite, can't go wrong. So no matter what, we're gonna be doing the fatty roll here. So let's roll right on through. Soul item. Let's go, let's go. Speedy, speedy McSpeed here. Oh, you have the maiden set here. If you want to take a look at that, I will show that off now. So that's the maiden set. Alright, open up the big door. Alrighty. Alright, we have the Saint Bident, and I believe it's a number? A Homer Bone, okay. Alright, the Saint's Bident. Let's check it out. There you go, if you want to check it out. Take a look at the stats. It has a random crappy D-scaling with Faith, so if you're a Faith character, this could be a useful weapon for you. But we're gonna make our way back over here. There's another giant to fight in this area, so we will be doing that. And this giant has soul item. This giant has a bunch of those gooey leech type things, the big blobs of we'll just call them the blobs by its feet. So there is a way to fight against that. Also, there is not a lever there. I'm a liar, but there is a lever here. We're gonna pull that to pull up another gate. There we go. Now, even though you just raised this gate, you think it'd be like a platform or a walkway to use. It actually does not have that function, so so there's nothing to get too excited about with that one, with that gate. But now we can run and grab some of the goo balls' attention, and then after doing that, we could run over here. Now, once we go up here, we're gonna lose aggro from the giant, but the blobs are actually gonna keep on coming for us. So let's see how this works. Alright. One more of those blobs to come after us. So we're just going to put the giant to sleep again. You take a nap. Take a seat, buddy. No rush. There you go. Good guy. There should be more blobs. And if not... Alright, so he's awake now. So it's time to pay attention to what he's doing. We'll worry about the rest of the blobs later. The Great Club does good damage to him though, so we're in good standing right now. Keep on bashing him, and like you just saw, he will actually hurt the blobs as well, so we should have him. Should have him soon. See, so he's still hitting the blobs, doing our work for us. Because we all know he really is just a friendly giant, so. Got him, folks. Okay. Triple kill. So we're gonna get the Drang set here and some more Titanite and Dung Pie as well. The Drang armor. Got the Pale Tongue, which you know is the Covenant item. Have a soul item. Got 2 more items to grab real fast, but not real fast. Now you got the Drang hammers. These are a pretty neat weapon. Dual wielded maces. Alright, so this is our way to go. Let's go up the damn stairs. Thank you. Drang stuff. Want to read that? Feel free. Drang armor, which is actually pretty neat armor in my opinion. But yeah, so some new items. Definitely a lot more exploration you could do with your gear. Now I'm gonna see if I can pull one of these knights. If not, I'm gonna bail and just go upstairs. But fighting one at a time is better than fighting both those guys. That could be a major pain in the ass. So with 2 kicks, oh come on. With 2 kicks you could break the guard of a great shield. These great shields anyway. Alright, good day, sir. Decent amount of souls. These guys are tough. Want to pop a heal, make sure they don't take me out. Alright. Alright, charged up, failed. That should have been a backstab. Was not though. Wow, got lucky there. Trapped and dead. Alright, this is going extremely horribly. Alright, Jesus Christ. I'm just off. Have been for the past couple vids. It's not good. Not cool, guys, not cool. So we have an item down here to the left. Let's pick it up. Ember. Alright. Now if you continue past these guys, this will bring you to the boss area. I'm just going to kill them because I'm pissed off right now. So let's attack with a very heavy weapon and get him dead. So yeah, that will lead down to the boss of the area. But this way we could actually do a little more in the cathedral if we go this way. I believe there's a lift to be called down. Yep. Oh, what am I talking about? It's right there. Man. Right. Have another door, big door that thankfully we're strong enough to open. Now, you might recall this door. If you look down here, that's the first shortcut we made in that building right there. So yeah, we'll keep moving on. Oh, look at that. We have a friend. Talk to him after I pick up this item. A dual charm. Cool. Take a look. Alright, so you cannot do special effects if someone hits you with that thing, so cool. Getting a lot of lag spikes here.
Well, you look reasonably sane. I am a knight of Katarina. I've managed to track down this cathedral's store of treasure. It's right over there, across that narrow part. Treasure?
Doesn't really sound like
Always so
Sigward.
close, yet so far.
Definitely doesn't sound like Sigward.
I'm in quite a pickle, indeed. Well, just hold your... I know.
Alright. Uh-oh.
Shame on you, you greedy guts. Thought you could outwit an onion. Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors.
Well, thing is, I already kind of did. Said hello, and he's dead. So it's not that funny. I'll see you again soon, Broseph.
Where's the old giant?
He's dead.
What? Where's the bloody giant?
He is dead.
Just what have you done?
Killed the giant.
How dare you?
Well, let's pull this lever. Get that thing to come back up. Oh, it was that one. Okay. So we pull. Oh, that's right. Because we pull it up once we get up there. So we're gonna go back up there again, and confront our faux onion knight friend. Oh man, that slow walking. Can't stand that. So we have a decent amount of souls. We'll probably end up leveling up soon. I put a couple more points into my health and my endurance. I thought about doing intelligence because eventually I'm going to want to be casting better pyromancies. But I'm just going to stick with my strength, endurance, and so on for now. So anyway, there should be a thingy here, and if not, I realize what I have to do. Okay, so I actually have to get up on the rafters and then jump down and confront him. So alright, and I am not entirely sure how to go about that. Excelente. Perfect. Okay. Alright. So not entirely sure how to get up there again. Okay. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna have to check that out. I totally do not remember how to get up there, but the rafters is another spot I do want to do. But, you know, see if we can cap the video with a boss kill. So in this fight, it's not too tough. You just have to take out the glowing deacon. So it's all about finding who's glowing and then taking them out. There are two phases to this fight. Eventually, the deacons will get someone, like they'll get not necessarily sentries, but someone like bigger guards to help them survive. So we're gonna see if we could just keep on working on this chubby monkey. Alright, so hot potato, switch to someone else. Pop a heal. So there's plenty of guys. There go the big guys in the back. Alright, switch it to someone else. See him in the back there. One thing I am gonna do, up phase 2, you can see the blue robed guys. Get out of the way. I am going to put on the Ring of Sacrifice, just in case I do die in this fight. I would like to be able to spend my souls and then come back to it later. I'm not casting pyromancies right now, so I'll put on the ring instead. Alright, so I think they just casted their Dark Orb spell where they all channel together and create a big Dark Orb. Let's make our way to the boss here. Got a stamina, back away for a little bit. Alright. So there's a shit ton of them. I'm going to try and find our way into the middle here. Get a couple hits on the boss himself. You don't want to get stuck like that. That's gonna get you killed. Oh, that's right, we're out of Estus flasks. Okay, well, we got one option. Okay, awesome. That sucks. Alright, so I'm gonna end this video here. I don't know how the fuck to get up to those rafters, and it's kind of bugging me right now, so I'm gonna try and figure that out, and I'm gonna level up a little bit, well, once or twice, and yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.